Hello, good day, Edwin here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'll be giving you guys a quick update for nurses who are currently registered in United Kingdom, Ireland, United States, Canada provinces of British Columbia and Ontario, Singapore and Spain. So these updates are for nurses from these countries who wish to migrate to Australia to practice as registered nurse. So very quick update for you guys. Before now, the task of you having to sit for exam and going through the Ahpra process of coming to Australia to practice is a very long and a strenuous one for you guys. But starting from April 2025, this is going to be different. So the process has been simplified for you guys. You don't need to write any exam. So I will give you full details about this process from the other end. Thank you. Hello guys, welcome to my channel from this end. So I'll be sharing my screen with you guys. This is very good for nurses who are currently practicing in United Kingdom, Ireland, United States, Canada, provinces of British Columbia and Ontario, Singapore and Spain. If you are a registered nurse practicing in any of these countries, if you studied your bachelor degree of nursing there, or maybe you did it in your home country and you were able to do your conversion exam and you're practicing in any of these countries, the interesting thing is that from April 2025, you can come to Australia straight, just register with Ahpra without going through the rigorous process of having to sit for your nursing exam, conversion exam to come to Australia. How interesting that is, guys. So I'm going to share my screen and, take you through the process, how you can make this your dream of coming to Australia to become a registered nurse at Sussex. So, like I said, from April 2025, you'll be able to do your registration with Ahpra, the regulatory body for healthcare practitioners here in Australia. You have to make sure that you are registered and practicing in any of these countries, United Kingdom, Ireland, States, Canadian provinces, Singapore, and Spain. Guys, this is good, man. This is good. So let's take it further. So like I said, yeah, if you're registered in these countries, you are good to go. And there are actually two pathways here. There are two pathways if you're coming here. Pathway one is for those who have their primary nursing degree in the comparable countries, the countries I showed you before. Yeah, and pathway two is basically for people who are practicing in these countries that I mentioned but did not obtain their primary qualification like bachelor degree in these countries. Let's take for instance, if you studied your bachelor of nursing degree in United Kingdom and you're currently practicing there, then you fall under pathway one. But if maybe you study your nursing in Nigeria, you did the conversion exam, you're not practicing in UK or any of these other countries, then you fall under pathway two. So whichever way, as far as you are currently practicing in any of these countries and you meet other requirements, then you are good to go. We must mention here there is one important thing that we need to mention. Does this way apply to me? They say this standard does not apply to internationally qualified nurse who does not have substantial equivalent qualification. Like I said, if you have your primary qualification in in any of these countries, you fall under pathway one. But if you have qualification from other countries, but you're practicing in these countries, pathway two is suit you. And it also states here that this pathway does not apply to internationally qualified registered nurses who have a sole qualification in mental health nursing, pediatric nursing, or disability nursing. So if you have a sole qualification in any of these specialties, then this pathway will not be for you. So, but that does not mean you cannot come to Australia as a nurse. Then you have to go through the other pathway. You guys are currently aware of, having to sit for the exam or going through the New Zealand route to come to Australia. I think this also fits those who maybe studied master MSc in adult nursing in United Kingdom. I think this also means that you guys can actually come here because it's not stated here that you cannot come. And if you have your primary qualification in nursing, not like a sole qualification in any of these areas, then definitely this is for you. Let's go further. So stay here that you have a relevant qualification obtained in the NBA approved comparable jurisdiction that led to general registration as a registered nurse. This one is for those who are coming through the pathway one. You have completed assessments by way of completing a minimum of 1,800 hours of practice, and also you should be able to get like a statement of reference from your employer that you've acquired a minimum of 1,800 hours of practice. Other requirement for those coming under pathway one is, let's keep going down. This is very good. So current or previous registration as a registered nurse in any of the NBA approved jurisdiction. So you need to have certificate of good standing, which is compulsory if you're coming for registration with Ahpra in any of the professions. So you need certificate of good standing. You also need criminal history, continuing professional development, English language skills, recency of practice, professional indemnity insurance, and all those. So these are, the eligibility. And I believe anyone who has studied his or nursing degree in United Kingdom, practicing for 1 or 2 years, doing a full-time job, and definitely you will meet any of these criteria stated here. And if you're interested in coming to Australia, just start dusting your document, put everything ready so that by April you start your application of coming here. Then for pathway 2 for nurses who have relevant qualification not obtained in any of the NBA approved comparable jurisdictions since 1st January 2017. So let's, for instance, those of you from Nigeria or Ghana who are currently practicing in United Kingdom, Spain, Ireland, United States of America, you have your bachelor degree in Nigeria, but you've done series of conversion exams and you're practicing in this country. So this pathway is actually for you. So you have successfully completed a regulatory examination process for internationally qualified registered nurses in any of these comparable approved jurisdictions. Then competency requirement, successful completion of your examination. Then other requirements, you need current or previous general registration as a registered nurse in any of the NBA approved comparable jurisdiction. I must have practiced as a nurse for a minimum of 1,800 hours in this jurisdiction. You also have to meet the criminal history check. You need to have an up-to-date continued professional development, English language skills, recency of practice, professional indemnity insurance arrangement. So guys, this is wonderful. I know a lot of nurses, some of you guys have contacted me, even those are currently in Nigeria. How do we come here? So this one, this pathway, like I said, for nurses from Nigeria who are currently from Ghana, anywhere you are currently practicing in any of these states I mentioned earlier. So you can actually start the process of coming to become a registered nurse here in Australia from April 2025. So the window will be open for you guys to do your registration with Ahpra. And Ahpra, from what I heard, is going to be simplified for you guys. Within 1 to 6 months, you'll be able to get your general registration with Ahpra. How interesting that is, guys. And having your general registration means you're able to get the job, start applying for job, or start looking at other pathways that can guarantee you visa to come to Australia and work. Interesting, guys. So that is it. I feel it's important for you guys nurses in these countries to become aware of this important audit. And also in the description section of this video, I've added a link that will direct you on the Ahpra website, giving you more information what you need to do. So like I said, I'm not a migration lawyer, so what I do is just to give you a useful link that will direct you to the useful website that will help you to do useful research that will ultimately help you to accomplish your dream of coming to live in this beautiful country and also working in your profession as a nurse. So how interesting that it is. So I know some people are not aware of this. And if you happen to watch this video, if you get a link, try to share it to your friend who is a nurse and is currently practicing in any of these countries I've mentioned. And the person is currently practicing in any of these countries listed here on my screen. And willing to migrate to Australia to live and work. So that is it. It's been a tough process for you guys getting your registration here, having to sit for the exam, reading and passing the examination. But now you don't need to sit for any examination. All you need to do is just to meet this eligibility requirements, the eligibility criteria that are outlined here on the screen. I've also given you the link where you can, see the authenticity of this link and verify this information yourself. So once you meet these conditions, then you are free to, start your process of coming to become a registered nurse here in Australia from April this year. So that is it, guys. I hope this video will go a long way to help you guys. And also you can go in and look at the English language requirements. I know there are recent changes to the English language requirement for people who are coming to Australia or people who wanting to get their registration with Ahpra. I've also added in the description section of this video a link that will give you an updated information about the English language requirements you need to come and live, work in your profession in this beautiful country, Australia. So thanks so much, guys. I'm going to see you in my next video. Until then, do have a nice day. Bye bye, Edwin. Hello, it's Edwin here. I do hope you enjoyed the video. So give us a thumbs up, share the link to your friends who are registered nurses in these countries who want to come to Australia to practice in their profession. So just like I always say, I'm not a migration agent. Whatever information given to you today are just to guide you, and I've also given link to the appropriate website where you can get full information that will guide you in your process of coming to Australia to become a registered nurse. Thanks guys for watching. I will see you in my next video. Until then, do have a nice day. Bye. It's Edwin.